Questo video è offerto da il Tavolo Italiano.
Ciao a tutti, mi chiamo Chuck Wagner, ma la gente nel nostro gruppo qui negli Stati Uniti mi chiama Carlo. Vorrei fare qualche video in cui parlerei lentamente e chiaramente in inglese, mentre le parole scorrerebbero sul video per aiutarti ad imparare l'inglese. Poi potrete leggere le parole mentre parlo. Non ho avuto tempo di pensare di cosa parlare. Così ho deciso di cominciare con la storia del nostro gruppo, il Tavolo Italiano. Se vuoi, leggi queste parole mentre inizio a raccontare la nostra storia. Spero che troverai questo video utile. Per favore, facci sapere cosa ne pensi. Pronti? Cominciamo.
Comprensione di inglese, lezione 1. La storia del nostro gruppo, capitolo 1. Hello, and welcome to the first of a series of videos where I will speak in English slowly and clearly while giving you the opportunity to read along if you would like to. You may also try to listening without reading the words to see if you can understand everything I say. My name is Chuck Wagner, and this is the beginning of the story of how Il Tavolo Italiano began. Many people ask me on a regular basis how I got started studying Italian and eventually helping others to learn Italian. I can understand their curiosity. They see a rather large website full of materials to help others learn Italian. Lots of videos, podcasts, and several students in our local area attending language classes, along with all of the social events that we host almost on a weekly basis. Then they find out that I am Irish and Polish, and they can't help but ask, how did you ever end up doing this? To answer that, we need to go back in time to the year 2005. In the spring of 2005, I had a lot of frequent flyer miles because I used to have a job where I had to travel a lot. In August of that year, we were going to celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary, so I told my wife, "Baby, I will take you anywhere you want to go for our 25th wedding anniversary, but you have to give me at least 3 choices, just in case we can't use our frequent flyer miles to fly to your first or second choice." She had decided that her first 3 choices were Paris, Rome, and London. I then called the airlines. We weren't able to get the tickets we wanted in order to go to Paris during our anniversary using frequent flyer miles, but we were able to go to Rome, so I made our reservations. After we had made our flight reservations, we realized that we knew nothing about traveling in Europe, which we perceived to be a problem, especially not being able to speak Italian. So we decided to go on a tour while we were in Italy. Fortunately, we found a tour that we could purchase with points we had earned from using a credit card instead of having to pay cash. It was amazing. The tour started the day we arrived in Italy and finished on the day we left. I personally believe that God blessed us by helping everything to work out perfectly. I then also decided to purchase Rosetta Stone Level 1 for Italian so I could teach myself Italian before we left for Italy. 4 months later, we left for Italy, but I still didn't know any Italian other than a few words like ciao, come stai, etc. We still had a great time. It was a wonderful trip. We fell in love with the country, along with its beauty, history, art, food, and people. We hoped that someday we would visit Italy again, but to be honest, I never thought we would. After we returned, I lost all interest in learning Italian, so I put the disc for the Rosetta Stone program back in the box and placed the box on a shelf in my office. So how did that lead to Il Tavolo Italiano? Be sure to watch our next video and find out.
Grazie mille per aver ascoltato il nostro primo video di questa serie. Com'è andata? Hai capito tutto? Forse hai capito un po'? Forse non hai capito nulla. In ogni caso, non rinunciare. Puoi imparare, ma hai bisogno di fare pratica. Vorrei suggerirti di ascoltare questa storia fino a quando capirai tutte le parole. Inoltre, puoi trovare altro materiale sul nostro sito, iltavoloitaliano.com. È tutto gratis. Ciao, grazie mille e spero di sentirvi presto.